Hello. Back. We're playing some more Enderal. Said I was gonna play some more today. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to the end, so I wanted to finish it up. Been pretty fun so far. Working. Alright. I think I'm all ready to go. So last time we were in the flying city, which we got to by an airship. The Jespar and the other guy disappeared with the airship. The guy who made it turned out to be going crazy. And the old lady died. And we're with Callie. And we're trying to find a way shut off to security or something like that. Alright. Let's go. Hello, Callie. Oh, there's fire down there. That's weird if I turn that, like, fades into existence. Back into the Botanicum. Also, 1 second. Is my volume up? It's like super loud. Oh, it is. Okay. I had it like double volume for me. Your AI below. Also, I realized that's the name of the mod makers. How did I miss that? Bam! Vector, get up here. Oh yeah, I should use fire on that guy. Oh. What happened? Okay. Ellie is dying over there. There's no one. How did it not wake up for all that noise? That fireball spell. Still just amazing. And I was thinking, like, how the mages talk about magic? Like, it seems like all magic causes the fever. I wonder if originally that's how it was planned. And it, like, turned out to be too annoying for mages or something. So they just limited it to healing to balance it out. More of them. Look, this spider's coming down. And a potion. Oh, wait. I don't need to light the oil yet. Oh, she teleported up.
Look, over there. That looks promising.
Got a big quest marker on it. Oh, door's opening. Enemies! Watch out, Kalia! Solaz is in there. And I think she needs some more help. He's dying quickly.
Kirosh, there are a lot of them.
Yeah, there is. Get him. Let me heal up. Still got some goat meat, actually. I guess you could have went either way and
Now let's see what we
did
can
all
do
that
to
fighting.
deactivate this alarm.
Pulsating crystal. Doesn't move.
So, did it work?
Touched it. Won't budge.
Damn it. But... Run!
Oh, it's exploding. Oh, it's... Oh, I thought that was the dragon. Lead into secret passage. Ooh. Oh, here.
Over here! Now!
That's just spar. Here.
Kirosh, that was close.
True.
Oh, you were dead.
Well, that's what I thought too. And this flying thing started tearing apart our ship. Thank chance I was on land when it happened.
What about the other guy? Oh. You need to talk to him?
By Malphus. Then we're the only ones left.
The only ones. So the Starling and the Magistrate didn't make it either?
He just snapped. He activated an alarm and Yella saved their lives.
Oh, that's tragic. I'm ashamed to ask, but what about the Numinos? Did you find anything out about it?
Putting the Yella, yes. Said we need to find the old capital of the Pirate Empire. That's why we're here. We need to find a map.
A map? If I believed in such things, I'd call this a twist of fate. I think I know where we can find one. And up there could also be our passage back. Follow me. I'll show you.
How did you make it here,
Oh, there he is.
Meister Delvar?
Or she is.
And what is this? Some kind of tunnel system?
Please, just to spar. I think we've been through enough together by now for that. And concerning your question, there was another entrance into the tower that led me right to these tunnels. There must have been shortcuts for the ones whose job it was to keep this place running. At least that's my guess. But it appears that you can reach almost any place in this Nexus Tower through the tunnels. And that's just what we need.
At least one lucky break.
Don't say that too loud. For all we know about this place so far, there could be some secret mechanism that floods these tunnels with poison gas.
Oh, no. Let the poison gas. Run, birds. That's the way. Waddle, 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 waddle. Oh. Up here inside my head like that.
Wait, I don't like this.
It's from Steel Dragon.
Damn it, that just had to happen, didn't it? To the other building, quickly.
Callie, you run. I'll try and stop it, just run.
Here we are. Care to fill us in on your plan now, Jespar?
First, we need to find our map. And then, well, then we each take a seat in one of these capsules and let ourselves drop.
We let ourselves drop?
They're escape pods. Kamai had some of the ones on the airship, and I just hope they work as intended.
Oh, those.
Unless you have a better plan, of course.
No.
Good, then get going. Let's find that map.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let's break it in. We gotta get out of here. What the? Wonder 5 seconds left. Oh, I didn't even realize it was timed. Need the speed. Where's the dang map? We up there? Nope. Find the pioneering world. Or I'm not finding it. Oh, old map. That it?
Is that it? Great! Down to the pods, quickly!
Oh, it opens up. Are we each taking your own? There's no button here. Oh no. What I went to. Let me in. I can't get in this one. Oh, there's only one with a button left. Hey, Phantom. Good luck. Hit that button. Oh, this is cool. He got in with me. Oh, he got shot out the roof. Orbital drop. ODST. I'm awake. Oh, the glass broke. We land. Oh. You know, I didn't realize I've never been over here. So the castle is, of this crystal forest. There's a pot over there. Oh, Callie, you're alive.
Kirash, you're well. I thought you...
Oh.
Come, we should go look for the mercenary.
I'm safe.
For Jespar. I saw his pod go down not far from here. Look.
Oh,
over there.
Jespar. The pod malfunctioned.
No.
Are you alright?
Oh, he's alive. Looks like a
Shivering.
minor laceration to me. Maybe a broken rib or two. I guess the force of the impact threw him against this rock. Still, we need to get him to an apothecarius. Do you have the map? I think teleport magic should work again down here.
Do.
Good. Then at least all this wasn't for nothing. Let's go.
So the High Ones devour our consciousnesses. Now that's what I call ironic. Maybe Koarik and his free people do become part of these higher beings they so adore after all. We should tell them. Maybe they'll be so delighted that they will abandon the siege and sail right back to Nehrim.
Spare us your jests. Archmagister, how long will you need to decipher the map?
Did he fall asleep?
Archmagister,
I don't know. A couple of days, at least. I should start right away. Excuse me.
What is wrong with him?
Jaela was his mentor during his novitiate. But he will get over it. He has to. You did well, Prophet. Despite the complications, the mission was a complete success.
A complete success? What in blazes has happened to you, Tila?
Nothing. And now is not the time for quarreling.
Yela is dead, Tila. Just like Jorek. Jorek for the name of the gods. And none of this would have happened if we had just given Quarik this idiotic machine. Please, Tila, if my opinion means anything to you, let go of this madness.
I don't care about your opinion. Yorick was a traitor, and Yaelad gave her life for something greater than herself. But the latter in particular seems to be something you cannot relate to. Now, silence. I've had enough of your attempts to hinder our mission. Back to the topic at hand.
Oops.
Sharon, what do you make of Jaela's plan to use the word of the dead to enter a High One's mind? I always thought it only enabled its user to relive the last memories of the deceased.
Well, if the High Ones are made of a collective subconsciousness, they are different in that regard. They consist only of memories, and a lot of them. That is, of course, if the Magistra's theory about them is true.
Forgive my interruption, but having seen the Starling's murals, I would say it is. Mankind ascends to become a High One. This is what the cleansing really is.
Then it might work. Used on a High One, the word of the dead could allow us to enter its spirit.
We will take the risk. The walls still hold against Korik's armies, but we need to hurry. As soon as the Arcanists have figured out the map, we will set out to find this city of 1,000 floods. If you have any unfinished business to attend to, you should do it now. Many things will be decided by what's to come. I feel it. Ah, and the apothecarius said that the mercenary will live. He's in the Carrarium, in case you want to pay a visit.
Terrarium.
Poor Marayu. I have never seen him like that. Saira, I almost feel ashamed to bring this up now, but I would like to spend some more time with you before we start this last mission. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about all this. Just meet me in the upper city when you find the time.
Alright.
And be careful whatever you do. We've lost too much already.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Man, there's a lot of like quests popping up. Despite all the losses we found, what we searched for in the Star City, trace to the Numinos, consciousness of a High One. Theory is right, we should be able to find one of those in the City of 1,000 Floods where the last cleansing transpired. The travel there and by using my echo summon a memory. The last cleansing. And use the word of the dead on the summoned High One. Risky plan. Only one we have. Grandmaster Raphael said that the Arcanist will decipher the map in a few days. We'll meet Jaspar. Till the map's decoded. The funeral ceremony. The Taylor. And meet Callie in the Noble's Corner in the evening. Also, I kind of wanted to level up my handicraft. I could get up to 90. I got 40 points.
Yes?
It's dark already. Time really does fly by.
Blazes, it's already the evening.
He knows what he's doing.
Move along. Walk blessed.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thou art.
Where did Taylor go?
It's just...
Yes?
That Callie's in here. Taylor funeral bar. Oh, maybe he's up there. Wait, wasn't I just in here?
Walk blessed.
Oh, he has a nice room.
Yes. Prophet.
I've overheard your discussion. Can she still not believe the threat is real?
You know, I know Natara better than you might believe. And I know the reason for her untouchable demeanor. Fear. She's afraid of losing something important to her. Something that she helped to create, and that is the Order. You probably do not know this, but unlike most keepers, Natara was not born of the Sublime Path. Even more than us, she had to fight for her place here. And through immense willpower and discipline, she made it. Not only to become an ordinary keeper, but into the highest league.
In other words, the Order's all she has?
Correct. It is all she has ever lived for, and she's afraid that change will destroy it. Your admission into our ranks, our truce with Narazul's mages. She believes that my imprisonment made me into a fool whose only intent is to get his will. She does not realize that all that has happened burdens me as much as it burdens her. And that I would give a lot for her support, rather than this ridiculous bickering.
You know a lot about her?
That's none of your concern, but I presume you have your assumptions.
Like someone to back you up? That's the first time I've heard you say something like that.
Everybody needs someone to back them up from time to time. You know, as humans, we are not so different from animals as some try to make us be.
Yeah, we humans have to stick together.
We are like wolves, and every pack needs a leader. Someone in front who is not afraid to make the hard calls. And this is who I am. I did not ask for it, but I will not fail. If my resolve weakens, the others will lose their courage, and I cannot let that happen. But that does not mean that I regret any of the decisions I have made. None of them.
Situation?
Yes. Koarek will not dare sending his troops straight against our walls. That would be tactical suicide. For now, we are safe. However, the Red Madness is getting worse by the minute. The cleansing is closing in. I can feel it.
What do you think about the High Ones?
The same I thought before. They are our enemies, and they want to destroy us. I do not care about their motives, even though I have to admit that knowing their true nature is a disquieting thought. An entity created from the collective consciousness of a civilization. Something like that should not be allowed to exist.
Alright.
Prophet?
Well met.
Well met. Oh yeah, isn't the Kyrium up in the attic?
My sir.
Huh? Jaspar, how you doing?
Now, isn't this a surprise? The world's nearing its end, yet the Prophet takes the time to pay me a visit. What do you need?
Checking on you. You saved us. Least I could do.
It does what most injuries do. Hurts. But I'm a lot better, thanks for asking. Truth be told, just lying around here doing nothing's what's bothering me the most at the moment.
Gonna start the mission to head into the city of the Thousand Floods. Just want to say goodbye?
Oh my, you make it sound so dramatic. I don't think this will be the end, though. Say what you want about this place, but it'll be a long time before Korak's men break through. The apothecarius said I might even be able to help if I rest for just a few more hours. Just be careful, all right? And find the Numinos.
Alright. Hey, that's my bed.
This is just madness. Simple.
Simply madness. I need to go buy a whole bunch of handicraft books. Oh, it's locked. Sleep? I'm hoping that none of these quests are timed right now. I don't want to miss. But I want to use the shops.
Be gone.
Somebody's angry. Hello.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
What was I at right now?
Walk?
Handicraft is at 50.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't
Or
come
fire
for
rat.
free.
Modern mage. Oh. Not even wearing my backpack.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster
handicraft.
favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Very expensive.
Walk blessed.
Guess I need to take my money out of the bank.
Prophet?
Hello.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say.
Yeah, there's a lot of keepers up here right now. All hands on deck.
Sir?
I still got a lot of stuff to sell.
Red madness. Enemies before our gates. Any old house?
Oh, what am I doing in here? Didn't even need to go here yet. Need to go to the bank.
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster purchase one of these bastards.
Huh? Can I help you?
Oh yeah, I haven't checked all the vaults. The tinker guy gave me a key and stuff.
Hello. Walk blessed, my sir. How can
Middle. I'm closing my account. Nope. Huh. But I have more keys. Oh, there's one. Mana potion. Oh, that didn't have very much. Al Resham's heritage. Like the horn of an animal carved into a sword. Look, behold it.
My sir? They just sit on their asses and have things settle themselves. Idiots.
I am at 60 now.
Looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
That will take it to 73.
Come again.
It'll be 75 now.
Come
Yep.
again.
At 82, I just need 7 more. Or 8 more.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Alright. We got light magic, mentalism. Elementalism. One thing I would want. Psionics, entropy, or heavy armor. Oh, I didn't really look at psionics that much. Oh, I should have been using mesmerize. Barter prices by 14%. Ring meter. Like a channeled one?
Looking for steel.
Ionic push. Target 3 times. Become mesmerized. I don't think I need those.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Can I cast this while being hidden? It worked.
Not now, please.
Everything
It's
for the
glowing
path
red.
abiding soldier.
I'm at 50.
How may I be? Of course.
Show me the wares. Oh, you don't even have heavy armor. Or handicraft.
Moralas Plesi. Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look. Farewell.
Oh, hello. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
You only got light armor also.
Walk blessed.
Greetings. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway.
Light armor.
Farewell.
Not many people that give heavy armor.
All you'll ever...
With pleasure.
I'd have to go back up to the temple if I want to be fully specced out. Man, now 227.
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush those Naramese bastards in the harbor gate, didn't you?
More memory points also. Image man. Might give that to my Phantom. Oh, I like how they actually have physics to the rope. Alright, I need handicraft. Handicraft. Dan's judging hand. When did I get this stuff? Trippy spells, mentalism, elementalism. It looks fancy, but I still think my stuff is better. Skybreaker. Disease resistance. Oh, that also looks fancy. I might take that for my summon. Mirror of the Venture. Black Widow Elegy. We need steel, glowing thorium, shadow steel, gold, moonstone, amethyst, and spare parts. Dang. There's so much stuff. I don't think I have that much thorium. Thorium. I have 4. Yeah. That's not getting made. What do I need for the backpack?
Walk blessed.
Huge, medium, 7 things. And capacity by 100. Spacious. Vagabond sack. Uses health and stamina. So 2 shadow steel, moonstone, nails, spare parts, lever strips, and lever. Oh, and the magical lever. Okay. I was worried that I might have missed some of it. Shadowfinger gives better prices. Shadow steel, moonstone, nails, spare part, lever. Maybe shadow steel.
Oh, hello. A bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Why has it got glowing thorium? Shadow steel, though.
Walk blessed.
Clear parts. Nails? Don't have any nails.
Oh, hello. A bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Nails?
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway.
How many nails either?
Farewell.
Wait. I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush those Naramese bastards.
Hello. Now look at that. Controversial recruits? It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Sir, need nails. Come back.
Daggers, swords. Looking for everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Thorium, he's got it too. Nails. Here, you can have all that.
Come again.
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush those Naramese bastards at the Harbor Gate, didn't you? I can't believe that actually
Gold
happened.
amethyst. Yield. 7 things. Oh. Oh. Oh, that doesn't look like that. I thought I thought it was gonna look like this on my back. Ah well. Boost up to 99.
Really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
I want a different helmet. Wayland's last smile. Skull and the ancient mask.
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush the...
Oh yeah, I get that old mess. How does this look? Kinda goofy. Hey, Quaylan. Looks like I can't enchant the old mask or Quayland's smile. Oh, it's already enchanted. So, was good at one-handed and blocking. Shields, come on. Earn Morales Blessing. Hope Flush. Shield of the Righteous Path. Does the Keeper helmet fit with this? Not that well. If I give that to my Phantom, they'll probably be immune to magic. I won't have to worry about killing them on accident. Oh, it goes on the ears. What? Extra body slot. Rag helmet. really good option for helmet. So can I wear that now? Oh, it takes off the helmet. Yeah, you can't wear it with something else. Can enchant it though. I want to put on that resist magic probably. Oh, I wanted to see if I can upgrade this heritage sword. Well, I can. It'll probably be better than the katana they're using now. Quicksilver. Oh yeah, let me put on the rafting stuff. Because of the 51 damage. And that is with 113 handicraft. Ready to click on. Oh, come back. Shield is magic, 38%. And Risham's heritage. What do I want on it? 61 points of fire damage. Do shock. Like shock damage. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I gotta like hold like the bone dust and bone meal. Ectoplasm, gold gems. $74 ectoplasm bone meal. Gold gems. Ectoplasm. Bone. I don't have any bone meal. I need a lot of it, dang. Gotta go buy some.
Wait, I think I know you.
I've been down to the shops in the Undercity. They might have some. Oops. Where did I go?
What it... Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Ectoplasm? I'm a dagger. That's not actually worth that much.
Yes. Just move along.
Anyone have some bone meal? I stopped picking it up.
Move along.
My sir.
Oh, look at that.
What you got?
Oh, all things lost and found again. Depends on what you're looking for.
Code of the Blood Moon. Oh, created potion 7% more powerful. $7,000. Dang, that's very expensive.
Huh? Take your time.
Got down here. Potatoes. That should be all I need.
A Sunchilder. I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit.
Isn't this
Well, that's the only
nice?
reason you snobs
A
ever come down here.
sun-child graces us with its presence.
Oh yeah, there's the alchemy store in the Nobles district I haven't been to.
Oh, yes?
But she might have enough.
Walk blessed. Sure, take a look.
You don't even have any.
Walk blessed.
But you...
I'm poor right now.
What? Oh, yes, certainly.
Only. We got 3. Still a standard quality. Earn it in the evening or night. Oh.
Red madness. Enemies before our gates.
I might have enough now, otherwise I gotta go up to the temple again. $61 just for the sword. Dang. 74 shield. I need like 20 more. Actually, I know how to get some quickly.
Walk blessed.
Go into the crypt right here. Hey, Valid. I'm just gearing up for the final quest. Probably strong enough, but I want to get my summon a bit stronger. I believe so. Full meal? Just need a whole bunch of bone meal. What was it? Transmute. Well, that gives ectoplasm. Yeah, I've been going for a while in this game. I think I played it for over like 70 hours or something. Skeletons, where are you? I need your bone meal. Meal that bone meal. Yep. Need like a little bit more. Anyone in here? Nope. Yeah, right now I'm looking for bone meal because to put new items onto your summon, you need to spend like bone meal as a currency to exchange it. Hey, wake up. I see you there. Might be enough in here. All of them, that should be enough. Just down here harvesting, the city's dead. Anyone else? Ooh, well, that guy had 3 on him. Got his own throne. Looks like they're arguing. Alright, how do I get out of here now? Where's the exit, rats? I guess I could just follow the trail of dead bodies. That way? Oh, guess I missed that one. Oh. Ruddus Darkhand. Oh, I haven't been in here. Still one shot him though. Nemesis Circlet. Oops, hit. This map is confusing. I think I need to go... behind me? And then right? Wait. Oh, I think it's the next room.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people.
Yes?
Holy city.
Red madness. Enemies before our gates. How can the old ask us to keep on living as if...
Hey, Phantom, that enough to upgrade you now? Heritage, I have 84. And this shield. 74. Okay, I got 10 extra. Extra lives. Got a ring, amulet, boots. Destroyer, heritage. Move the war axe. Oh, you had a shield already. Winter's Edge. 53 versus 51. Whip a much better enchantment on it. Get all that stuff out of my inventory. I think I'm good to go now. Also level up while I'm here. I don't know if I really need that now. Violence. Dies reality to the reasons Arcan Fever. Oh. I didn't even realize I hadn't leveled it up before. Our soul. Conditioning. Iron Will. You're wearing solely heavy armor. The magic damage dealt to you is reduced by 15%. Oh! Another 15% damage reduction. I'll take that. Fast reflexes. Blocking heavy armor is 5% more effective. Get him out. Alright, save. Let's go. Oh yeah, I gotta meet Kalia in the evening. There's also that funeral. Where was that? Like it's in the marketplace.
Wait, I think I know you. You helped the Grandmaster crush those Naramese bastards at the harbor.
No.
And so the circle closes, as it does for these three virtuous souls we are mourning today. But fear not, for they gave their life for a just cause, for the greater good, and will thus be walking on the endless paths forever, together with our Lord Malphus. Magistra Jaela, keeper of the third sigil and master of the archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, keeper of the first sigil. And Legium Lightman, novice.
Oh, Legium
May
died.
the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Oh, just shut up, won't you?
Dang.
As
You make
if
it out of
you
Star
believe any
City.
of this yourself.
Keeper, you...
Hey.
Malphus is dead. Our Lord is dead. And if even he could not last through the ages, how is he supposed to lead us along the eternal paths? A dead god?
Take her.
Why are you arguing at a
Yes,
funeral?
Just go on. Close your eyes and pretend that none of this is happening. It's what you've always been good at.
He's got his fist out.
The cleansing is our punishment, don't you see? The punishment because we
Look at
failed
me.
the Lightborn. That we let someone kill them.
You're about to get smacked.
Do you hear me? They will take us all.
Oh, he calmed down.
Keep going.
But...
Keep going.
Magistra Jaela, keeper of the third sigil and master of the archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, keeper of the first sigil. And Legium Lightman, novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity. Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
You heal me.
Let me see. Yes. Malphus bless this body, rid it of its afflictions and endow it with life, path abidingness and new strength. May your light guide this soul.
May your path always be even.
I think that's the first time I've actually got to a priest. Alright, wait till the map's decoded. Now we just need to meet up with Kalia.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. To many of you,
Sir?
You said in an evening, so probably around 6 or 8. Also, while I'm here, I forgot to put all the crafting materials away. Am I really carrying 7 old dynamos?
Red madness.
path-abiding people of this holy city.
Our nerve-wracking mission in Star City, Calais, breathe. Wish to spend some more time. Yep. 2s? Yes, pick her up in the Noble's Quarter near the Fat Lorian. Okay. Oh, over there. There you are. Those sandals?
You came.
I'm surprised.
Do I? Never mind. Impressive, isn't it? From here it all seems so peaceful. As if there'd be no enemy army just in front of our gates. As if all this, the cycle, the high ones, the Naramis, were just imagination.
Right, it's this way it could use a break. Make the threat less real. The pessimist is sided with quiet before the storm. Yeah, I could use a break.
So am I. I wanted... Do you want to hear something funny?
Is it gonna be the bison joke? I like that one. What did the bison tell his kid going to the school? Bison.
The two of us. Even
Or
though
something
we
like
haven't known
that.
each other for that long. We've been through a lot. We underwent the Sigil's trial, we fought our way through ancient ruins, and we found the forgotten home of the Star People. I'd say we make for quite an unusual couple, right? But still, what I'd like to ask of you tonight, I'm ashamed to. It seems so out of place.
What is
so
it?
mundane.
Mundane actually sounds good for a change. What do you want to do?
Just follow me. I'll tell you when we get there.
Oh, we're gonna have a dinner date at the Fat Leorian.
Is it important? I don't have time to talk. The City Watch wants all able men and women to take up arms and help defend the city against those Naramis heretics.
Okay, those are sandals. I thought maybe they look like Crocs from the back. Where are we going?
To many of you, the situation this city is in might seem dire. But do not allow yourselves to be intimidated by the black banners now mounted on the harbor's walls. The heart of this city is safe, as it has always been.
The precious fruits right.
You want a banana? Sell it some.
It will stand as it has stood for a millennia. And with the moons to come, the Narragansett
From the 4 1/4. I guess we're just going for a walk around town.
Yes?
Oh, I'm gonna buy some bread.
Wanders from my hand. You there? You certainly. A pleasure.
Unrivaled
for the
bread.
young
Oh,
and
she's
old
got
from
20
the
of them.
tall
I'll
to
buy
the
them all.
small. See for yourself.
Huh? Can I help you?
Oh, we're going dancing nomad. Why did we meet up at the Fat Leorian and then head to this bar?
The Nighthawks. They're a small minstrel group from Duneville.
Oh, the
and
Nighthawks
they came here
are
to
playing.
play despite the situation.
No harm in a little diversion. You like music? I've heard of it. Can help them in the city. Be more useful.
I guess I always have. I've just never permitted myself to enjoy it before. It seemed so useless. But then I realized there's a point where you've done everything you can. And be honest, Sierra, we don't know what the next few days or even hours will bring us. We could die. And if that should happen, I want to be able to say, yes, Kalia, you gave your
Pushing
life
me.
for something meaningful. You pursued your ideals until the very end. But despite all that, you didn't forget to just let go from time to time. You didn't forget to live, or to love.
It's this guy. A nice thought.
Yes. So, Saira, let's dance together. For tonight, let's just forget
we're gonna
about
dance.
everything else. The high ones, the cleansing, all the things we've had to see.
This guy is just so angry. Staying youngsters blocking the path. I'm a horrible dancer.
Screw it.
Oh, she's pretty good at dancing though. How do I dance? Maybe I do know how to dance. Look at the moves of this heavy armor.
Fine vintage.
Oh.
Oh well.
Hello there. Wait.
Small minds, all of them. As if they knew.
Me and Kalia were in bed. Why is this guy in here? It's Andrew.
Huh?
Dark veils between fire and ice. What? What are you doing?
If you have to ask that, you'd better be on your way, my friend. What the? I beg your pardon?
Wings of violence, my heart lasts so hot, yet so cold.
But by the righteous path, this is incredible.
Oh, it's probably because I have that poem book.
I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my friend, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry?
An autodidact?
Blazes, you're self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I have to.
Yes.
Well then,
I guess.
I
I'm confused why you're in this room.
Much of a leap, but does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies? I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head.
That's what I meant indeed.
No, not at all. I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6. Do these brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man?
Yes, I guess.
Phew. Well, that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural notes. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course.
Yes.
You did, didn't you? Well, the common people.
All right.
They don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet.
Enough about poetry.
Answers. That's what. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes. But you'll
Why
find
are Schmied's stories so bad?
What? What kind of question is that? How can something that so many people like? Of course, there are two kinds of writers. Those who create, with no greed.
I guess you're
Of course
right.
I am.
I'm not gonna argue.
Weren't true, but it is.
Yeah, get out of the room.
People like us.
Callie is still sleeping in here. Hello there. Nudge. Oh. Nothing happens. Alright, go back to sleep.
Pointing their fingers at you, you'll soon be crazy too. In ruins and
Alright, wait till the mass been decoded is the other thing left.
favors they hide away.
Oh, I'm not wearing anything either.
Sunlight, the brightness of day.
Are your eyes closed? They are.
Into the night.
I'll go back to sleep. Oh man, that's a good thing she didn't get possessed by the demon form. That she's not like sealing in her emotions anymore. That's still not enough time. Oh, there we go. Callie in front of the Emporium. Wake up. We gotta go. Time to get up. Get dressed.
A hard life this is.
Wake up.
A hard life.
We gotta go. Don't go back to sleep. Okay. See you later.
Wicked, wayward wizard. If they're pointing their fingers at you, you'll soon be crazy too. If the magical fire flares up in your head, your spirit is filled with frenzy and dread. Don't wait or soon, oh hell, we'll all be in vain. A journey to water you must take, or else the fever will deform your shape, and you'll end up as a hideous monster, the frightful blue death. Malphas light has
That's a nice
never
song.
shone on their face.
Wait. How did we end up in the Fat Leorian?
May your path always be even.
Guess we got drunk and just wandered on up here after that concert down there.
Ah, there you are. Did you find it?
Yes, here. But be careful, okay? Magic to rag.
Oh, she beat me up here. You're awake now.
Saira, it's good to see you. So, are you ready? The Grandmaster said Shireen was able to decipher the old maps.
Following decision triggers events which lead to the end of Enderal. There's still something you have to do in the game. Do that beforehand. I'm ready.
Alright then. I suppose there's no point in delaying the inevitable any further, is there? Go on ahead. I'll follow.
Prophet, there's good news. We were able to decipher the Starling's maps, and we now know where to find the City of 1,000 Floods.
That's good. Where?
Sharon was just about to explain. Sharon?
Yes. I suppose you already know that Vin hasn't always been like it is now. In the time of the Pyreans, it was one big continent, which they called Pangora. Only the Starfall in the era of Azateron's madness split it apart. In other words, the Pyreans dominated the entire world as it was back then. It was a world empire. However,
I was
until
crossing their
recently,
arms.
we always thought that the Empire's capital, the City of 1,000 Floods, was situated somewhere near where Kira is today. We were wrong about that. It was here, in Enderal.
Here?
Here, beneath our feet,
Here.
to be precise.
Under Ark?
Yes. We don't know whether it was a coincidence that Malphas vassals
Oh, it might have
set
been
the
down
foundation
there.
of Ark here, out of all the places they could have. But they did. The heart of the Pyrean Empire was here, right where we stand. Only it's buried now.
Come, no one ever found it?
Hardly.
Sadly, the Order never cared much for archaeology. We considered it a useless endeavor. And even if there had been private undertakings, the dangers such an expedition posed, let alone its costs, would have scared off most investors.
But still, you're right. If the Order would have bothered, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. However, it doesn't matter now. What matters is we now know where the last cleansing took place, and that it's somewhere we can reach.
So we need to get down there, but how? Take years to dig that deep?
True, but there might be another way. Do you know the myth of the Black Guardian? The Endralians believe that there is some kind of demon deep down below the surface, and that you can even hear him scream if you just listen carefully. Rubbish, of course, but I think that these screams are the sound of wind. And if there's wind...
There are tunnels. So are you suggesting that the Undercity's cavern reaches that deep? Into the City of Floods?
into what is left of it. All we need to do is find an entrance point that can lead us down.
Then we leave without further delay. There's no point in leading an army down there, so the four of us will go alone.
No, together.
Prophet, speak to the Archmagister and tell him to give you the word of the dead and the container for the Numinos. We will need both. He's at the beacon.
Shouldn't we at least think this through before we go?
Ready your equipment. We'll meet at the gate to the Undercity.
No, I still haven't gone into that room in the warehouse in this place. Wonder what's in there. It has to be for this upcoming quest.
I can't believe Sigil Bearer Baltar betrayed us. Not him.
Not like this. Novice?
Oh, aren't you... never mind. How can I help you?
Looking for the Archmagister?
He was. But he went to get something. Why don't you wait until he comes back? I have to admit that it's a great honor to finally meet you in person.
Thank you.
You know, when all this started, when the Grand Master exalted you, I thought it was a sin. Granting an Outlander what we have to fight so hard for. But now... Phew! I think Malthus, or whoever sent you, that he did. We owe you a lot. Really.
Do what I can.
And you're modest, too. Say... may I ask you something? It. The beacon. Do you really think it'll work? I mean, I'm just a novice, but... if it can really banish the High Ones, how come the Pyreans couldn't save themselves? I just don't understand.
It'll work, trust me. Do we have any other options? I mean, there's a lot of reasons why, but we don't have much options.
You know, I lost someone not too long ago. It was the Naramis, under the command of that butcher Korik. My family has a small farm near the coast, and when the first of the Naramis ships landed, I immediately rode to them, to get them into the city, into safety.
And I'm guessing they died?
I'm sorry. This isn't easy. Our farm. It's on a small cliff near the farmer's coast. Just a few miles from Ark. I already had a bad feeling when I set out. And then I saw the smoke. And then there was that smell. And...
What smell? We all know what smell.
the smell of burnt meat. It was everywhere. I rode faster and faster, and then, when I got to the house, I saw that it was on fire, and that someone had put up 3 crosses, and they were burning too. My mother, my father, and my sister, they were still alive, you know? And I just stood there, and there was nothing I could do. Do you understand? Nothing. And it doesn't matter how I try to look at it. It all amounts to one thing. I was too weak. I was too late, and I was too weak. That wouldn't have happened to you, would it? You would have done something. You would have saved them. Just as you'll save us. If I could just be more like you, then Your flesh. Yes, that's it.
My flesh, what?
All I need is a piece of your flesh. And nothing like that will ever happen again.
Give me a nice crisp piece of meat of your flesh. What?
Why? Is that so hard to understand? I don't want much. Just a small piece of it.
Your eyes turning red?
You just don't want to share. Isn't that it? You want it all for yourself. Because you're vain. And
Yeah,
not
get your own
damn
flesh.
vain.
This one's
you
mine.
don't even see the futility of the whole thing. The beacon won't burn. It never will. Thousands have tried it before you. Thousands who are as arrogant as you are. And they all failed.
How did they say? Just let yourself fall.
Because the light will burn you. It will devour you until there's nothing left of you. Nothing but
Why is Ira looking red?
Nice and crisp. You're familiar with that, aren't you?
Just crisp piece of meat.
Profit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she turned into bones. Eat the possessed keepers. Well, let me summon my new and improved apparition. Oh, cannot summon here? Oh, it's not slowing down. You guys alright out there? Oh, you. You're a Canis. I forgot to get more heavy arm books. Oh.
By the name of the sun. They were possessed. How is that possible? I thought the sigil stone protects us.
Lazy. Obviously it doesn't. What about the beacon?
Oh, of course. Wait.
Didn't look like it got hit by anything.
The damage is within acceptable limits. Nothing we shouldn't be able to repair. But wait, what is that noise?
Town's burning. You what?
What in blazes happened here? And what is that noise?
The Neromese. They are in the city. Their entire army.
What?
Oh no.
This is impossible. This is impossible!
They know the attack now.
And this? What's the meaning of this bloodbath?
I don't know, Grandmaster. The High Ones somehow were able to possess the Keepers here. They tried to destroy the beacon, kill the Prodigy.
What? But the stone, we...
Grandmaster, you have to see this.
What? That the Neromese are in the city? I know that already.
No, we know how they did it. The Truchessa betrayed us.
Ah, of course.
Nonsense.
It's the truth. She and almost a third of the Keepers followed Bartar's example. Come, you should hear it for yourself. I ordered that the temple gates be closed right away and positioned archers on the battlements. At least for now, none of these Neromese bastards will enter the temple.
Well done.
Oh, he just came up here to pray. Right in the middle of a battle.
There. She survived it. Open your eyes, traitor.
What? I...
Oh, is she possessed?
Master, I am so sorry. It shouldn't have happened like that. Oh, my mouth is... What have I done?
Tell us what happened.
Of course, Grandmaster. I will. The Truchessa... She contacted Korak and asked for...
She's bleeding to death, Grandmaster. We need to get her into the curarium.
We will, once we're done. Continue. The Truchessa arranged a meeting with Korak.
Give her a potion.
What did she want from him?
A truce. She offered him the city if he would promise not to harm anyone.
Well, that didn't happen.
She had this stone, you know, this sigil stone that protects us keepers from the High Ones. Korak, he agreed. But once the gates were open, he
killed everyone.
Yes, the Trichessa. He just... Even though she kept her end of the bargain. Then they swarmed into the city and... Oh, but Malphas, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take her to the Curarium.
Yes, yes, of course, Grandmaster. Lirim, Yetta, bring me a stretcher.
Wait. You have to forgive me. I mean, we only wanted the best.
Traitors.
You have to believe me. Please don't let me die as a pathless. Please.
I forgive you. Now go.
Yes. Yes, of course, Grandmaster.
Well, we better hurry. That he's not going to hold for long.
What are your orders, Grandmaster? We aren't many, but if we use cunning, we might be able to drive them back out of...
We will not. We are no more than 6 up here, and the Narimes are thousands.
I can take them.
Both our black powder and our boiling oil are in the barracks.
Then it's over. We have lost.
What? No! Nothing is over! They can't be that far into the city yet. We only have to drive them out of the gates, and then...
And how exactly are you planning to do that? By loading the cannons with sugar mint and shooting balls of herbs at the Narames? Great idea, really.
You sodding!
Quiet! Narajil and Sharim are right, Commander. Ark is lost. But our war against the High Ones isn't. The beacon still stands, and it will continue to do so as long as we hold the temple. We've lost the battle, yes, but not the war. All we need is the Numenors, and then the beacon will be lit.
And what then? I don't think Korak will withdraw once we've destroyed his vision of this ascent.
Correct, he won't. Which is why we will surrender.
What?
It is the only way. As I said to the Trichessa before, this war is about more than just us. If we choose to give up now, or if we choose to fight and die down there, Korak will destroy the beacon either way and let the cleansing happen. We will prevent that at all costs. Which is why we will find the Numenors, light the beacon, and then surrender.
But Korak will kill us all.
Yes, he will. We will die, but there is no alternative. Korak isn't man enough to participate in the battle himself. So even if we were to break out and fight, all we would do is kill his delusional soldiers. And their deaths would be as pointless as this entire war. Once the High Ones are vanquished, we've done our duty. That's it.
But no! We are warriors, and true warriors fight!
True warriors ask questions. Like the question, when does a battle for ideals become nothing more than a battle for vanity? Those soldiers down there, Commander, they are nothing more than butchers. But
Why surrender, though?
That. But I will not stop.
They're just gonna kill everybody anyway.
As soon as the beacon is lit, you're free to flee. But for now, you will hold this place at all costs while we search for the Numenors. Archmagister, do you have the word of the dead?
I do, yes. How do you plan to get into the Undercity from here? The entire city is swarming with Korax's soldiers.
Leave that to me. Commander Aaron, gather the remaining keepers and arcanists. I will address them.
You can actually see the archers up on the wall. Ellie. Sil? You're looking the wrong way. Blood.
You all know what has happened. We were betrayed by our own brothers and sisters. As we speak, people are dying.
What are you?
Slaughtered by the Nerimes, who think we are their enemy. And I know what you are feeling right now. Anger. Anger aimed at those in our ranks who did this to us. But you're wrong. Despite their deed, they wanted to protect us, to fulfill their holy duty. And the same applies to Koarek and his soldiers. Yes, they are deluded. Yes, they have committed crimes past redemption, but they, too, only did what they thought was right. If there is someone to blame in all this, it's the High Ones, and no one else. They, brothers and sisters, they are the ones responsible. They have no mind, no compassion, no soul, and their only reason for existing is to destroy. They are cowards who act out of the shadows and play us against each other like puppets on strings. And right now, they think they have won. They think they can defeat us. But they will fail, because we are still here. We have the beacon, the only thing capable of stopping all this madness, and that is exactly what we're going to do. After that, you are free to go. Flee, fight, do whatever you think is best. I myself will surrender, because every drop of blood spilled after we have done our duty and destroyed the High Ones is useless. And even if the Nerimes kill me, my death will be a sign. A sign that people like Koarek will never understand. Hatred breeds hatred. This is what history has taught us, and this is what makes the High Ones strong. Stand by me when the time comes, or go. But until then, fight.
Woo! Sneeze.
Follow me. We will talk in the Emporium. And there she goes. 4,000 years this city has stood. And now she is aflame. It is a tragedy.
Told the others that we're going to find the Numinos, but how? Are you planning to get in the inner city with the Nerimes in the streets?
There is another way. I suppose you already know that the Order was never proud of the fact that something like the Undercity exists. And due to your dealings with the Relata, you also know that we, the Order, had an informal agreement with them. They rule the underground and we rule the surface. In reality, however, this is only half the truth. We never handed over the reins entirely. There is a Plan B in case things get out of control and the Undercity's inhabitants revolt, like they did once during the Blood Moon riots.
Plan B?
Probably. I will make it short. There's a set of tunnels throughout the King's Mountain on which this temple was built, and they lead all the way down into the Undercity. They were built to release poison gas into the entire cave system.
Jeez. In other words, if the Undercity were to revolt again, you would simply kill them all?
It would have been an option. With the gates to the surface barred, no one would have survived.
Let me guess, your plan is to use these tunnels to sneak around into the Undercity?
Down and back up again, yes. The Nerimes do not know about these tunnels, and when they find out, it will be too late. We descend, we find the Numenors in the City of Floods, and we light the beacon. After that, you know what I will do. There is a way into the tunnels through the dungeons of this temple. Meet me and Sharim there once you're ready to depart. And bring your beloved with you. Prepare yourself.
My
We will
beloved.
meet in the dungeon.
Prophet, we will do what we can here, but hurry. Who knows what the Nerimes will come up with.
Go, Kalia. Gonna go into the mountain.
Saira.
Not a nice sight. Our master told me to get you. Rim and he are waiting in the temple's dungeons. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. What did he say? How is he planning to get us down into the Undercity?
Tunnels in the mountain.
So a system designed for genocide turns out to be our path to salvation. If fate has anything, it is a sense of humor. Anyway, there is one thing I wanted to ask you before we set out. If things happen as Aranthael thinks they will you surrender to Quarak?
Honestly, I understand his point, but I can't see myself throwing away our lives like that. I don't know if there's any way to survive. I'd rather take my chances.
Yes, especially with all that. I'm glad you see it that way. Let's wait and see what happens. Maybe there will be a way to flee through the tunnels once we've lit the beacon. There has to be. I'll go meet up with Sharim and the Grandmaster. I'll see you there.
I mean, an easy way would be just use a teleport scroll and get out of here. It worked during the whole blockade. I only have enough of them for the entire guard.
This is madness, all of it.
Emporium's vault. Oh, we're actually going to the vault. I thought it was going to be something important like stashing in there. Not a tunnel system. Get out of the way, rat.
Poison gas tunnels. If there's one thing the Holy Order has always been, it's creative. My respect for that, Arithiel.
They're here. One moment.
Got it.
Interesting. If I may ask, Grandmaster, how does that work?
It's a sigil, and it can only be opened by one bearing the Grandmaster's sword. Follow me.
Following. stuff down there. Crystal Spectre.
That was all of them.
Grah! It looked like his sword was glowing blue there for a second.
In case you were wondering, those 3 water gates up there contain the Starling machinery which releases the poison gas. As long as we do not open them, we can pass safely through the tunnels.
Alright, let's not open them. Be careful, that was leaking.
So, this tunnel system, how many exit points does it have? I assume that a single exit into the Undercity wouldn't suffice to poison it all by itself, would it?
No. There are a total of 8 exits, and we will be using the one that leads into the Crow District. According to Maragil, we should be able to find a suitable entrance point into the old depths from there.
Because they're blocking them. I got this. Get him with your new sword. What's this? Man, Soldium? Boom, boom. You hear the fighting down here.
Oh. Here we are. Lead the way. You know this area better than we do.
I don't know, I'm pretty bad at navigating down here.
You have to die. Every single one of you.
Oh, they're both a plunder and possess. I'll level up. Taylor, watch out.
What a waste of time.
Oh, I was gonna use my memory points. Oh, the Naramese down here too. Watch out! I can't fight. Ooh, good job, Spectre. Battle Mage. Alright, let me use my last point. Which gives steadfast. Health falls the less than 50% time slows down. Allows you to choose an affinity. Congratulations. Look at possible affinities. Battle Mage, Seraph, Spectral Warrior. Spectral Warrior? Seraph? Battle Mage? I don't know, Battle Mage? What does that do? Class affinity unlocked. Affinity Battle Mage. Affinity Battle Mage. Raises each of two-handed elementalism and heavy armor by 5. Men in health. When I kill an enemy with Shock Nova, the effect raises the damage of your spells and weapons by 8%. Stacked up to 3 times. Huh. Sing a discipline. I didn't even get Shock Nova. Poor Undercity people. No, leave him alone.
Is that so? And the his mouth turned away and extended its arms towards the sky, and thousands of lightning crashed down onto the wretched city, destroying everything.
Get over there. Oh. Just gonna have to leave them behind. Poor lady.
Let it go, Fire. They've already passed judgment.
Taylor, the door's locked.
This is the place. Sharim.
Yes, take cover.
Oh. Made the rocks disappear.
Impressive.
Entropy.
Lead the way, Prophet. You know what we are looking for.
Getting a lot of like plus 1,000 XPs. Oh. Oh. Make it stop. What was that?
Saira, you look pale. It was the echo again, wasn't it?
Yeah. Different, somehow stronger.
Stronger?
That might be because we're getting closer to where the last cleansing happened. If we just follow the visions, they might lead us directly to the temple, and thus to their version of the beacon.
Gold cold or lost them.
What is it with these lines?
They're trying to prevent us from reaching the temple.
Why was Yslin attacking my summon? Ooh, there's a lot of them. Like how every time there's a fight, Taylor lets out his war cry. Guess we're going down. Oh, here we go. Multi-kill.
Pathetic.
The name of the sun. It's so beautiful.
And dangerous. Come, we need to get down there.
It's pretty nice. Trees. Oh.
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
The temple! Retreat to the temple!
You had a choice, and you've chosen ignorance. Now pay the price.
I was like, what's going on now?
What did you see?
Pirate. Someone betrayed them too? And helped this jackal get into their city? What was similar to Korax?
What?
In other words, all that we have done so far is almost identical to how things went for the Pyreans. We are still part of the pattern.
But does that mean everything we have achieved hasn't made any difference at all? That we found the Black Stones, the ancient starlings.
All that the Prophet has seen is that someone betrayed the Pyreans too, and that this jackal was deluded as this fool Koarek. We knew that already. We are the first to be so close to lighting the beacon. I can feel it.
No, the fact that this city's underneath the old one, it makes it explains why a lot of the houses down here have windows now. Oh, I could fall out that window. What? They all came down. They were all running. All of this place.
By Malphas. All these corpses. How can they still be here? They should have decayed long ago.
Good question.
It looks like they solidified or something.
Looks like magic to me. Look at how gray their skin is. Like ashes.
The cleansing. It must have done this to them. What we see here, it must have been their final moments before the High Ones devoured them.
I fear you're right. They must have tried to get into the temple, into safety. In vain. This is tragic.
Yes, very tragic. Are you done?
Of course.
Impressive.
I suppose we have company.
You are impressive, you know that? Everything around you is falling apart, yet you refuse to give up. Tell us, Sarathiel, what makes you keep going?
Are you trying to manipulate me? If so, save your breath and fight instead.
Oh my, so grim. How nice it would be
Use the
if everything could just be killed.
thing now. The high one's here.
Even the past. Tell us, do your companions know the truth about you? All of it?
Let's go. This is pointless.
Pointless. You wound us.
Keep going.
All we
Ignore him.
want is to help them understand. Just look at them. How clueless they are.
Are you deaf? Shut up. Your games don't work on me.
You'll take that as a no.
Or Lena.
There has to be a way.
Not here in Enderal, too. We could hide the pregnancy, but a living child? A lightborn and a mortal. It's blasphemy. As ridiculous as that may sound coming from my mouth. You could flee with him, you know. Take him somewhere where no one will find you.
What? Irlanda, that... No. They would recognize us for who we are.
Not if we took precautions. But even if they did, no one would dare oppose a Lightborn. No one. Teal'c, please, don't let him grow up without a father. He will be special, I can feel it, and he will need you.
What is this? But... No, I can't. The Council, Irlanda. You know what they said about me. They want to do it.
You mean the exaltation? I can't believe you just said that. This is about a child, Teal'c. Our child.
Yes, our child. Why don't you tell me another 1,000 times? I have obligations. Stop this! Damn it. And you should know that better than anyone else. You know how hard I've worked to get here, Irlanda. And now you want me to give it all up? For this thing?
Teal'c, how? I just don't know what to say. Being a seraph, it's a title by the name of the sun. A title. How can that possibly be more important to you than... Oh, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Of course you can't. You've never known what it means to have to fight for something. We will give him away to one of your servants. It is better that way, for him and for us.
What would have happened if you had been there for your son, I wonder? Would he have ever started to blame the gods for this deep hatred lurking inside him? You made your son into what he became, and all because a promotion was more important to you than your own flesh and blood. And that is why you will fail here, don't you see? Because failing is what you do. As a soldier, as a protector of the gods, and as a father.
Taylor, let's just go.
Butcher, a loser, not the glorious savior you want people to remember you as. Admit it already.
Oh.
What are your orders, Grandmaster?
Think of the cleansing.
See about that. You prophet fighting my God. What you're made of.
Beat him up. Where's my phantom? Get up here. Look how much damage the phantom's doing. Good job. Steal their echo? Why is them?
You're blocking the way.
Clear. Advance.
Whoa, big guy. Watch out.
Quickly now.
Got him.
Garage. It's locked. What do we do?
Break it down.
We will break it open.
Yeah.
Do you see the ballista up there? Keep a Sakaresh.
No, I didn't.
You. Wait. Do you feel that?
Uh-oh. Spectral dragon. Ooh, watch out. Oh, that was a big rock. I think I'm dead.
Wait. He's moving.
Yes. Yes, that is good. Stay with us.
What up?
You were hit by a piece of debris, but we are safe, at least for the moment.
What about the dragon? Saying anything?
Yes. You will not be able to get inside here.
What about Kalia?
The building came down on top of her.
No.
There was nothing we could do. I know how close you were. I'm sorry.
Not my waifu. But we had to search for her.
Yes, and we will. But to do that, we need to find another way out of this place. So, no matter what else we do, we first have to go deeper into the temple.
What now? What do we do?
We finish this. That arrogant display of the High Ones was a bluff. They are afraid of us, and this puppet show out there was their last trump card. But they have failed. We're here, and we're close. All that matters now is that we summon the High One and take the Numinos from him. Then it is over. Thank the gods your injuries are only superficial. Just try to keep up.
Find the beacon. Giant rats. They're servants of the High Ones. What is that?
Garage. Did you see that?
Interesting. That must be the echo. We are so close to where the last cleansing happened that not only the Prophet sees it, but we do as well.
Prophet, you've been seeing this madness the whole time? I'm stabbing that?
Understood? They must not harm it.
Oh, there's a beacon. I brought all the parts for it down here.
There it is. The beacon. By the gods, how similar they are. Sharim, do you have the word of the dead with you?
Yes.
Good. Then place it in front of the beacon and prepare yourself. Prophet, it is now up to you. Somehow you must recall the moment when the last cleansing happened. If Yela's theory is right, this is the only way to get our hands on something close to a physical form of the High One.
How exactly should I do that? I can't control the echo?
No, but maybe you can somehow lure it. According to all that you have told me so far, the echo seems to react to things
that old
and
sword over there.
situations connected to the cycle. Take a look around and see if you can find something.
All right.
All right.
They are similar to magic, or the power responsible for the tides. They are pure energy.
5.
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
Oh, there's a black crystal right here.
The core of this sickness is in people's heads. It is a way of thinking, but you will never understand that, High Priest. Will you?
It was almost as if the beacon longed for the stones. They are the key. I feel it.
Beacon longed for the stones? Oh, where's the last part? Something glowing. We'll take out the lantern. I'm not seeing anything. Uh-oh.
It's all up to you now, isn't it, Prophet?
Take
Good
a
luck.
look around. There has to be something that can help you lure the echo.
Lure the echo. Oh, this one?
The
There we
beacon
go.
was created to banish the High Ones from existence, but to do that, we need something from them.
Oh. Did he hear? heck is going on? Use it. We get it? Oh, I got teleported to the Zen.
Is that?
A high one. We have made it. How are you
What
feeling?
the heck is going on?
Luring the echo like that, it must have strained you.
It has, but I'll cope. This place feels peculiar.
It does,
You
indeed.
don't say.
We are in the consciousness of a past civilization. Do you see that up there? Yaela was right after all. This is our Numinars, the essence of a High One.
I wish you could see this.
Why would you want your wife to see this? Going to need you to toss me and make the jump.
Unbelievable. I have done it. In spite of everything.
Now I wouldn't feel that we're here.
We are in his thoughts. What could you do against that? Time does not exist here. At least not as we know it.
But now how do we get the essence inside the container?
We will see about that. Maybe that question will answer itself. Sharon, do it. Carry the container to the essence.
As you command, Enderal.
Am I in the way? I think I might be in the way. He's like teleporting forward. Hello? Oh, there we go.
What is it? What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Arantheo. Back in the ruins, when the High One showed you that memory, it was the first time I saw you express real agitation. Not anger, but agitation. What you did to your son, do you regret it, I wonder? That you abandoned him in exchange for prestige and power?
What?
I don't think you do. What got to you was being reminded of your own failure. Regret. You don't know that feeling. You never have. Not even after Kira.
Sharon, what are you?
I hired the mercenaries with Khalim. I helped him kill Lashari. And I let the Neramis into the city. And still, you don't have the slightest idea who I am, do you?
Why, you were there. The night of 1,000 fires.
Yes, I survived your massacre. One of only a few.
Then you did not follow my son because you shared his ideals. You did it to get to me. What for just now? Justice?
Justice.
I should have left you in that other dimension.
Arantheo. I have been for a long time now. The only reason why I'm still here is a promise I made to someone. The promise that one day, I will be the one who takes everything from you.
Yes, this is madness. Whatever you are planning to do, it will affect the whole world, not just me. If you want my death, why not just wait, damn it? Once we have lit the beacon, Korek will kill me. That way, all those innocent lives will be.
Just shut up! You take me for such a fool? As if there's anything in this world you would want more than to die a martyr! Tealor Arantheo, conqueror of the High One, savior of mankind. You like the sound of that, don't you? You like it so much. You know, at first, I was so frustrated with all the setbacks. When the Prophet saved Lashari's research in Ald-Rashidgrad, and when Quarek's first attack on the city didn't succeed. But then I realized that all of this would be so much more gratifying than anything else I could do to you. Your final attempt, and so close to your target, only to fail by my hand.
Man, if only that rubble had hit you in the head earlier.
You asked me once what my daughter's name was. Do you remember?
Yes, I beg you, please.
Lena.
Oh, I can move.
Her name was Lena.
He exploded.
No. That's impossible. You fool. Miserable, selfish fool! You killed us all!
Impressive, Raphael. You really were close. A shame that you were too preoccupied with yourself to see it coming.
Beasts! You damn beast! He was possessed! Possessed from the start!
Oh no, Arathio. I'm afraid that is only half true. We reap, but you sowed. Of course we possessed him, but you did all the heavy lifting back in Kira when you gave the order to massacre everyone dear to him, including his wife and his poor daughter. And so, it is a happy ending after all, isn't it? Without the Numinos, you have nothing to use the beacon's power on. And the only thing it is good for now is the destruction of your own beloved city. It will be a feast, and there will be nothing left of you once we've devoured you. Nothing but cold, gray flesh. It is just as we said. You have failed as you always have done.
We gotta summon another echo. We can go back in. The box is still there.
Lost your tongue?
No. No. I have not. Not at all. You have just presented me with a solution.
Are you deaf? There is no solution. The cleansing will happen, and you will all die.
Yes. Yes, we will. Your Messiah, the citizens of the city, the armies, we will all burn like the sun.
Oh, activate the beacon like a nuke.
It will be over.
You're fantasizing, Raphael. Without...
Not this time. Here we must go our separate ways. Believe me, I wish it were otherwise. But in your condition, you would just be a burden.
Take my phantom.
I cannot afford any risks.
He'll help you.
I'm sorry.
Are you planning?
The High Ones are right. We cannot use the beacon to banish them anymore. But do you remember what the Archmagister said? Without the Numinos, the beacon's energy would burst out without direction.
This is why we went to find the Numinos.
Cause a massive explosion, yes. And that is the only thing we can do for mankind now. Koarek was and is essential to the High One's plan. Whatever shape the actual cleansing takes, he wants to make sure it will happen. And we, Prophet, we may have failed in breaking the cycle for ourselves, but not for the others.
The others?
The other people of this world, Araziel, Kira, Kile, they're affected by the cycle as much as Enderal. And I know that there must be people like us. People who have had the same dreams and feel what is about to happen. And if we kill Koarek and his armies, we buy these people time. Time to gather knowledge. Time to build a new beacon. And time to light it themselves.
You want to blow up the beacon, but what about the city? Everyone's gonna die.
Those whom the Nerimes have not yet massacred anyway, you mean? They will die, as you and I will. But they will do so for mankind's salvation. And this is something worth dying for. It is the only way, don't you see? Either we die here, rotting with the Pyreans, or we choose to give our death meaning by at least stopping this fanatic.
Oh, we could try and go back in. Another echo into the mind of a High One.
Than they pretend to be. I feel it. We were so close to destroying them. And I have faith in the others out there who will fight them. They will succeed where this scum Sharim made us fail.
You lost your mind? We can't put a death sentence to trust you? I don't know. Doing that one seems like it's just gonna blow everything up. I want to see if this changes anything.
A shepherd cannot decide the fate of his sheep. What is this really about, Prophet? Your life? The life of this woman who's so dear to you? Now is not the time for arrogance and selfishness. All of this is about more than just us. That you fail to see this disappoints me, Prophet. I thought better of you than that. But it does not matter anymore. I've made my choice. I'm sorry.
Phantom, stop him. Don't just stand there.
It all begins with the dreams. Breathe.
Fleshless. Investigate the portal.
Enter the mind of a High One? I hope you're joking.
What's this?
This was their last stand. They are afraid of us. I feel it. You've killed us! You've killed us all! You have just shown me the solution.
Oh. Where are we at now? Whoa, a giant mech. What the heck is this?
No, this is impossible.
I mean, it's this place.
Why are you here? Be gone, Phantom. Be gone and leave me to my slumber.
What are you talking about?
Then this isn't a dream. You really are here. But why? The Prophet dies when the Emperor leaves him. This is the course of the game. It has always been so. Explain yourself. How did you find this place? And why do you still exist?
I don't know, a portal opened up.
Her? But why? She
She does not have a mind. She does not have feelings. So why should she do this? But still you speak the truth. I can feel it.
Encased in there like a dreadnought.
Could it really be that the unlikeliest of all eventualities has become reality and brought you here?
Saying that my being here is coincidence?
Coincidence or caprice, I do not know. The veiled woman cannot be understood.
Who are you?
I am sorry. It's been too long since I've spoken to anyone. I have had many names. The Arcarians called me the God of Death. The Moonskin people, the Warden of Dreams. The Pyreans, the Demon of the Deep. For your people I am, or was, the Black Guardian. Pompous names, I know. However, I am none of these, neither god nor demon. I am only an eye, condemned to observe again and again.
How old are you?
As you measure time, older than your most daring chronicles go back, by far. I have seen them all, since our people fell. Every civilization, every cleansing, every turn of the cycle.
You somehow survived the cleansing of your civilization? One of the ancient starlings?
What? No. The starlings came long after me. I was only a fool who wanted to save his own skin at any cost. I knew the cleansing would come. I had known it long before the Red Madness and the war started. But I also knew that fighting it as my people did, and as most do, was pointless. So I looked for another way to prevail. And I found it. What you see here is the result. The Goliath. As I like to call it back then.
What exactly is it?
What is it? My self-dug grave. What it was meant to be was a body of steel. An immortal machine with which I planned to
I know someone that did that.
Consciousness. Only organic life could be reaped by the High Ones. And I thought that by becoming a machine, I could fool them. By the name of the sun, how brilliant I thought myself. I wanted to become a god, laughing in the face of time. But let me spare you my self-pity. What happened, happened.
Plan to outlive your own people?
No. Joining the Goliath meant immortality. All I had to do was sleep and awaken once more when the cycle started again, and new life came forth. Except that this new life would not have been defenseless. I would have been a true god to them, one capable of protecting them from the High Ones. No imaginary figure like the Creator. No false gods like the Lightborn were, to speak in your language.
Your plan did work? You built the machine, became it, and survived the cleansing?
As the only one of my people, yes. But it happened faster than it should have. And when the cleansing occurred, the Goliath was not yet finished. And as the Emperor unleashed the light, I had no choice but to complete the joining too early. A fatal error, as it turned out. I did survive, yes. But I am trapped inside this unfinished machine, And ever since then, all I can do is watch. Again and again.
Me, you can only watch. We are 1,000 leagues into the deep here.
Yes. But a part of the Goliath is the eye. It allows me to see what happens on the surface everywhere. Not as literal as you imagine, of course. I see schemes, feel emotions, similar to your gift, to the Echo. But they are enough to understand.
Been here since the High Ones devoured your people?
Yes. It was not how I planned it. The Goliath in its final form was meant to be divine. A synthesis of man and steel. But I overestimated myself. And I acted too quickly, driven by fear.
You haven't lost that? Whether the High Ones triumph or not depends on what happens after Aranthiel has blown up the beacon.
No, you do not understand.
Sounds like the
The
beacon blowing up is what the High Ones want.
Even now that it is almost over. By themselves, the High Ones are not the problem. If we would just see them as they really are, they would become powerless.
Powerless?
Yes. It is hard to put into words. I myself do not know anything about the High Ones. Only that they are part of something we call the cycle. A civilization arises and blossoms, and then, always at the same stage of their development, the High Ones appear, and with them, the Red Madness. People start losing their minds, wars erupt, and chaos rules. Until 2 or 3 years later, the cleansing happens. The moment when the High Ones devour the collective consciousness, the gathered minds of this civilization, to give birth to a new one of their own. Despite all of this, nobody knows what drives them. Perhaps they act out of malice, out of an urge to survive, or perhaps they do not even have a will of their own, but are like a force of nature. But I do know one thing, as powerful as they might be, it is mankind who gives them that power. We make them into what they are, because what nobody understands is simply this. The High Ones feed on what humanity has the most of. Their ego, greed, pride, fear, and their everlasting search for an enemy who is responsible for all their misery. It is those traits the High Ones make use of. These characteristics are what make us human. And by themselves, they are harmless. Only when we bury them, when we deny them, then they play into the High One's hands. So why is this, you ask? It is simple. The High Ones alone cannot make the cleansing happen. Only a human can. With the beacon, my knowledge about it is as limited as my knowledge about the cycle. It has existed since the beginning of time. And despite what you might now believe, the ancient writings about it are true. Lit by the ones who carry the Numenos, it can banish the High Ones once and for all. But it can also destroy us. Because what happens when it is lit without a core is far more than an explosion. It is the cleansing, the triumph of the High Ones. And even as we speak, a human, Tealor Orinthiol, has done it again. A bright light will appear from the heart of the machine and open a hole in the sky. And within hours, It will spread throughout the world, and they will all feel it. A fire that burns them from within. A white light which will break through their flesh. Do you understand now? The High Ones have no power. All they do is to feed on our weaknesses, manipulate us into bringing about our own destruction. It is we who forge the sword that kills us. We who lead them to their victory, even though the key to salvation has always been in our hands. But instead of realizing our folly, we make the same mistake. We repeat the same fate over and over, and only because we refuse to see the truth. Yes, the High Ones are our enemy, but who wants to hear that it is our ego, that dark voice within us, that empowers them? It is so ironic. The moment we would realize all this would be the moment it all came to an end. But we do not.
Think they're like a hive mind? They seem kind of like
they reap
the psionic entities, or like the chaos gods in Warhammer 40k.
Thoughts, visions, they are everywhere, but the principle is always the same. They throw a tainted seed into a fertile ground. The rest happens by itself.
It means area field initiated a cleansing. What you're saying is that without our assistance, High Ones would be powerless?
Just think for a moment. When did the High Ones ever do anything other than manipulate you? Did they ever physically influence any events?
Yeah, they attacked us as we were walking in here.
The Naramis to march against you, and time and again confirm the righteousness of both your causes. All they told you, all they showed you, was what you wanted to hear, and what you wanted to see. And yes,
They possessed people at the beacon too and attacked us.
Enderal, his order, and the Naramis had never acted, the cleansing would never have happened.
A reason for all this?
Maybe there is, but if so, I do not know it. But the more turns of the cycle I witness, the more I get the impression that it is some kind of trial. A cosmic game, woven by powers we have not even come close to comprehending. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, to give all this pain a meaning, when it does not have
It'd be amazing if, like, each time you played the game, the names of everything was randomized.
a concept, and we give birth to them by believing there is such a thing.
Like, for example, you could be the Pyrians and the Ancients are called the Enderalians.
Eternal struggle with ourselves. Perhaps that is just part of what it means to exist. Like 1,000 others before him, the High Ones knew exactly what they had to do to get him to commit this last act of desperation. They played him with his weaknesses and fears, like a figure on a chessboard. And the saddest part is that until the very end, he will believe that he has done something good.
Does he wouldn't accept failure, no matter the price?
That was his greatest fear, yes. To be remembered as a failure, a broken man. That was the stream the High Ones manipulated him from the moment he died, after attempting to flee from his prison on Nerim.
Moment he died.
The real Orinthiol. He is dead, Prophet. He is a fleshless one of the mightiest tools of the High Ones.
So they are manipulating things.
Just as you are.
They can influence stuff physically. I'm dead?
I wish it were. The methods of how the High Ones influence us are plentiful, and the Red Madness and their ability to enter our dreams are not their only means. Their mightiest tool is the creation of projections, fleshless ones, or emissaries, as they are also called. If a person dies, and if this person has one last unfulfilled wish, a compulsion, then the High Ones have the power to create a projection of him, an immaterial image of the deceased, which thinks itself real and is perceived as such. What no one notices, not even the projection itself, are two things. Firstly, it is driven by this last unfulfilled desire. Secondly, it becomes an idealized version of its former self, almost tailor-made to free itself from the last compulsion, that ultimate scourge. The daughters of fishermen become warriors. Broken generals become charismatic and driven leaders who seem almost too determined to be real. You are one of these projections, as are all of the emissaries.
Oh, I'm a zombie.
You are a fleshless one, a spirit searching for liberation from something. I do not know your past before you came to this land, because before you became the Prophet, you were insignificant. But what happened to you and your friend on that ship? You never survived it. You drowned in the Red Sea, and in that very moment, the High Ones entered your mind and made you into what you are today. And other than myself, the High Ones knew your compulsion, knew the desire that drove you. Whatever it was, it made you predictable, and it allowed them to play you, just as they played Orinthiol and Korak. Do you see it now? Every dream the High Ones sent you, every time they appeared to you, they all had but a single purpose: to feed your self-image, to push you in a certain direction. They wanted you to play the game for their purposes, and they succeeded. You read the echo of the future, as other prophets did before you. You helped Orinthiol reconstruct the beacon, and led him to the Numinos. When he saw that it would be taken away from him at the very last instant, his fear of failure led him into doing what
It
he
seems like maybe the dream flower would be a good idea to
You are
drink.
not to blame, Prophet. You did what countless others did before you.
Maybe breaks their control since it gives you what you
It
want.
was the right thing to do.
Who knows?
Only one thing is different. In all the time I have been here, never before did a projection realize its own nature. You were meant to dissolve like the rest of mankind. Yet, here you stand, and I tell you the truth. This was never meant to happen.
You ever listen to yourself? Maybe there's a reason for all this. Beacon was a trap set up by the High Ones from the very beginning. Construct the beacon that made me do it. They managed to flee the cycle, didn't they? How?
The Starlings, in their time, were called the Yalam Rache. And yes, they manipulated the game in their favor. Their goals were similar to mine when I created the Goliath. They were a small circle of highly intelligent craftsmen and mages. And just like myself, they did not think the cycle could be won by the beacon alone. So by unknown means, they fled into the sky and created something that protected their city from the cleansing.
What happened to them?
Yes. But knowledge about their history is sparse, since the Star City was almost beyond the reach of my eye. But I know that its first centuries were glorious. The Yalam Rache lived in harmony, and their society was the pinnacle of all that mankind could be. With time, however, their population grew. They became too numerous for their small city, and so they invented their golden rules, which were supposed to control their growth. Having children was regulated now, and those who were found guilty of a crime were punished heavily. The worst sentence was being exiled. The convicted were robbed of their memories and sent back to Earth. This is where the starlings of your world come from, do you see? And this is why they all feel this longing to return to a far distant place in the stars. It is an ancestral memory.
Explains a lot. What happened to them?
I do not know. As I said, my knowledge about the starlings was always limited. All I do know is that one day they were gone. I could not feel them anymore. By that time, their society had become but a shadow of what it once was. But whether they destroyed themselves or left for someplace else, I will never find out.
You wanted us to reconstruct the beacon?
They gave you impulses, nudges in the right direction. Those who know a person's past know which strings to pull.
Maybe we could stop it.
Oh, stop it.
Open a portal, I'll go punch Aranthiel.
By the name of the sun. It is so ironic that the veiled woman did not lead you here earlier. It is over, Prophet. You are strong. But regardless of how long your power can protect you from the light of the cleansing, eventually you will dissolve too. Even if... Wait. No. Maybe. Maybe you are right.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Stop it. What way?
No. It would be pointless.
What would be pointless?
I have to think. Yes. There could be a way. What I told you is true. Here on Earth, you would not survive the cleansing. But there is one place where you could. The Star City. I know that you brought something back from your journey there. The escape pods. And I know that they can also take you back there. For I have seen the Yalam Rache, the ancient starlings, do so. Whatever has protected the city over all these millennia, it would protect you too. Yes, you could survive it. By the face of time, you could.
Want to flee? To what end? It would stop the cleansing?
No, it would not. But that is irrelevant. You are fleshless, a projection. And just like me, time cannot touch you. Age cannot kill you. And thus you could succeed where I have failed. You could wait for the cleansing to be over. And then create a new humanity.
Do what?
Create a new humanity. It is only a matter of time until the new turn of the cycle starts. New life will come forth. First, simple life, then human. And just like the civilizations before them, they will also fall victim to the High Ones, because they will have the same weaknesses as we do. But not with your help.
I mean, I'll have like 4,000 years. I could prepare you too.
You could shape a mankind free of egos and weaknesses. And by doing so, you would deprive the High Ones of their power. Just imagine, in this new world, there would be no need for a beacon, because the High Ones simply would not have any strings to pull on. Mankind will defeat them by becoming superior.
Can't let all those people die. Maybe you're right. He's there to try to kill us. I mean leaving mankind to die.
Yes, because that old Starling did harm to the city by trying to destroy a crystal. That awoke the Guardians, but they are asleep now. I can feel it. You would be safe, believe me.
Me leaving mankind to die?
No, they are already dead, damn it.
Oh, he's lit the beacon already.
Has lit the beacon. And unlike anything else you could do right now, this would be a chance for permanent change. By the face of time, do not let all of this become meaningless. Every second you waste doubting lessens your chance to get to safety.
Mankind without ego.
The High Ones reap, we sow. It is our weakness that make the High Ones strong. Our ongoing fragility. And if not for that, the High Ones would be powerless. You could be the one to create a humanity like that. Altruism instead of greed. Self-responsibility instead of the continuous search for an enemy. Awareness instead of blindness.
What makes you think I could do that?
The Lightborn tried to force their ideals onto an already rotten people. Just like the Pyrean Sun Priest and the countless false deities before them. You cannot save a tree whose roots have already withered. But with you as a deity to lead this new mankind, it would be entirely different. You could completely change what it means to be human. And would it not be presumptuous to rob the world of this chance? Simply because you are afraid of failing? Believe me, I would give a lot for this chance.
What was the other way you hinted at? I wanted both of those.
Yes, I regret that I did. Please, right now, you have the chance to break a millennial-old pattern. Do not let it go to waste.
Yeah, but I want to hear it.
Beg you.
I'll make a decision once you tell me all of my options.
Ah, you are so stubborn.
Ooh, destroy the beacon.
You might be able to destroy the beacon itself. The light, it consumes everyone who gets too close to it. But you, as a projection, you might be able to do it. It will not stop what the beacon has already done, but it will interrupt it. However, it would mean your death. Yours and that of all life in Enderal. It is too late to save them now. And even if you succeed, it changes nothing. Yes, Korik would be dead. But do you think the High Ones would just give up? They would retreat for a few years. Decades, maybe. No more. And then it would all happen again. Until another emissary lights the beacon. Trust me, I know humans far better than I would like to. Within a few years you would be forgotten, and they would win, as they always do.
How does someone were to tell them everything that you just told me?
And who would that be? Even if there were someone, do you think anyone would listen? If you were to tell them that humanity itself is to blame, that the ultimate enemy does not even exist.
It'd be worth a try.
You are delaying the inevitable.
But who would make it out of here?
And you are throwing away a chance which we might never have again.
And like this, maybe you were right. Maybe the new beginning can turn things out differently. But who's gonna make it out of here to tell everyone what happened? I don't know. I guess it's too late to save the city anyway. We'll try the new beginning.
It means a lot to me to hear you say that. What is important now is that we act quickly. The cleansing is already happening, and you will not have much time left to flee. You must go through the portal and then back to the temple. Then you have to activate the pods, and the rest will happen automatically. When all this is over, I will try to reach out to you.
Said you could see what happened in the world. What about Callie? Is she really dead?
She is. I'm sorry.
No.
But this is one more reason why you have
My
to
waifu.
do the right thing. Please, make her death matter. Yes, and hurry. You will feel the light as soon as you are back on the surface. And given time, it will consume you. But you will succeed. I feel it. There is one more thing I need to ask of you, however.
We're running out of time, man.
Final request. I want you to shut me down.
What?
Yes. I want to finally rest. Please do not try to convince me to do otherwise. All that. I do not want to be a part of it any longer. I have not wanted to for a long, long time.
This whole operation was your plan and you want out of it?
The switch is in front of you. That was how I connected myself to the Goliath. It will cut the connection as well. Do it, and then go. Go and fulfill your fate.
Go where? Like, so can I just leave without doing it? What lever is it talking about? Didn't I just see something that said interact with a lever? Oh, here. Learned the reason for Magar's Arnford's bad temper. No. Seems like if this is all his plan, he should at least stick around for it. But I'll press the button.
Thank you. Forgive me.
Oh, you jerk.
I am sorry for the deception. And if there were another way, I would not do this. Even though you made the right choice, you are too naive to become a true god.
I was wondering why you were trying to weasel your way out.
You are but a toddler in the face of time. I, however, know mankind better than anyone else, and I deserve it. Once this is all over, I will send someone to free you from the Goliath. But until then...
What was that?
Over here, Sigurd.
Oh, Callie's alive. Oh, you got a bow.
By the name of the sun. By the name of the sun, are you all right?
Miserable
I was
fool!
so worried when...
I would have kept my word. But if you want to play games, fine! I have had enough time to practice.
Oh, Kirash.
Black Guardian.
You are not fit to be
Get away from its face now.
What have you seen?
Get behind cover.
What have you achieved? I deserve this.
Like heart?
Now, attack the generators.
Oh, generators. Low Cassidy. Ow, it's shocking me. Now it's stuck in there.
What have you done?
Healed you.
Oh, I suppose the explanations will have to wait.
We gotta get out of here. I'll be on the way back as best as I can, but right now we need to head back to the temple. The cleansing is happening right now.
I had a feeling that might be the case. Go on ahead. I will follow. I had assumed as much. Yuslan and he didn't even try to help me after that dragon attacked us. I was lucky to find another way in, otherwise I would never have found you. And you were...
Oh no. Starting, we gotta go.
My head, it feels
You shouldn't be
as if
talking, we
it's
gotta
on
run.
Fire. This must be the cleansing. If this is how it feels down here, then fate have mercy on those who are on the surface. Don't you feel anything?
Nope.
Then the Black Guardian was right, wasn't he? What you are, your fleshlessness, it protects you. Kirash, I just don't understand. You are here, standing right before me, and I can see you. How is that possible? Could you really be an illusion?
I don't know, but it's the truth. It all makes sense now, what the aged man said about me. Corpse in the living temple.
I suppose so. So, what now? Your decision, is it final?
You have to flee. Not just leave mankind to die. I have to stop the cleansing. What would you do? Think you could make it out of the blast radius if I destroy the beacon?
I don't know, but there is a secret passage into the south quarter. If I can reach the Myriad there, I might be able to flee to one of the islands. I think I can make it, somehow.
I don't know, what'd you do?
What would I do? I don't know, Saira. Just thinking about a question like this is so bizarre. But if I were in your position, I don't think I could just flee. I mean, look at it however you want, but the fact is that there would be a chance to save at least some of these people by destroying the beacon.
That's what I was thinking, and now there is the person that would get out of here and warn people.
But that's my rational half. You can imagine what the other voice says. I don't want to lose you.
Let's take down the beacon.
Yes, they have to. Then I should leave this place before it is too late. This burning, it's getting worse by the minute. Kira is close enough to reach it by Myrid. Maybe the Golden Queen will listen to me. Then the rest is up to them. Things would have been different without you, Saira. I will not forget you.
No.
You do what you have to.
Here's a neck kiss for the road. Arses. Find Jesper. Mine not been melted? How do I get out of here? Oh, this thing in the back. Man, that was a lot of talking down there. Keeper? Can I pass here? I should try to teleport myself. Oh, I sold all the scrolls right before I got in here. Oh, they gave me one. Like, I never go to the Sun Temple. I'll just get rid of all these scrolls. People are flying away. I think they broke through all the way up here. I'm awake. This is just Bar.
You... I thought you were dead.
What happened?
The beacon. The Nermese. They tried to storm the temple. As the Grand Master said they would. We tried to stop them, but there were just too many of them. Arenthiel, he came back. Just when we thought it was too late.
What did he say?
That Sakarish, Yuslan, and you... He said that the High Ones got you. But that he had the Numinos with him, and that he would save us all.
He lit it?
Yes. Just then the Nermese broke through the gate. But it all happened so quickly.
Oh, I see.
There was this flash, and suddenly this rift in the sky. The light, it burns us. Can't you feel it?
Only faintly.
Mysterious until the very end. But You shall be forgiven. I guess it doesn't matter anyway, does it? I don't have much longer. I can feel it. Tell me, my friend, why? Was the beacon a trap from the very beginning? I thought it would save us.
Could have, but we never found the Numinos. Everyone destroyed it. Ramfiel lit the beacon without it.
What? But you're here. That must mean something, right? You can stop it. You have to.
Can and I will.
Yes. Of course you will. It's what you do. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Here I am, Jaspar Delveric, the man who for once in his life wanted to be part of something good. Man, some great hero I am. But you know what? I don't regret it.
Hang in there. I'll get it down. Oh, there's a ramp deal.
Erlander, is that you? I did it.
How's the cleansing?
What? No, you're wrong, darling. I saved them. Don't you see? I led them to the light. Alone.
Alone? I was there the whole time. Woo! Quick, teleport out of here. Go, 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 go. Doonville. I'm not gonna do it. I feel like it'd break something if I did. Back here. Hello? Oh no, did I break it by charging up the scroll? Hello? What do I do?
A great philosopher once said that every change begins with a moment of lucidity. In these moments, a veil opens, one which normally shrouds all the unwelcome truths we're aware of, but which we have buried deep within ourselves where we cannot see them. And it is only these moments in which we can make a decision. The decision to either act or to let the moment pass until the veil seals itself again and we once more are the slaves of our habits. I don't believe in revolutions. They are too simple, too fiery, and they too often end with the opposite result of what was intended. But neither am I a cynic who has lost all faith in the world. Change is possible, but it won't come as a big bang, but rather as a long path, one that will constantly confront us with obstacles. Obstacles we can either choose to overcome, or at which we choose to quietly turn around and go back to being what we were. The sacrifice of the one who will be remembered as the prophet is proof that I am right. Yes, some might see the downfall of Enderal as the triumph of the High Ones, but it wasn't. It was neither that nor a triumph for mankind. What we were granted was a moment of lucidity, the chance to start our own walk down a long, rocky path. The High Ones exist because we believe in them. We, our egos, give them their power, and the more we listen to their words, the more we hate them, the more powerful they become. Indeed, the beacon, this ancient machine of unknown origin, can destroy us. But it can also free us from the High Ones once and for all, if we use it right. Rumors that the Arizalians have started constructing a second beacon, and the knowledge that this time we are aware of its nature, give me hope that the man I loved has not died in vain, and that we continue walking.
Huh. Well, that's an interesting ending. I'm okay with that ending. Yeah, that was a pretty good mod. They did an amazing job on it. Just got back right as I floated off into the sky. I blew up the beacon in the end. I don't know which part you left at. Man, the music is so loud. Arena did all the animations? Oh, last time you checked in, I was talking to him. Yeah, he didn't like that plan. He wanted to go onto the floating island that was shielded from the beacon. Just let the world reset again. He opted for blowing it up so the rest of the world could try and come up with a plan in the time they get. Oh yeah, I never opened up that Easter egg chest. Oh, there's a Chinese version? A lot of people worked on the French one. The Brotherhood of Translators. Oh, that's a lot for the Russian team. And Krog. Skip this. I'm done with the credits. Oh, that looks like a lot of the voices had 2 people playing each one. That's interesting. Wonder why. Was it like the different translations? Benjamin Britten. Oh, even Sirius had 2 voice actors. He had like 10 lines. Bard Bale, Gerald. So many voices. Fighters, possess people. Raylom. Cut rolls. Oh, I thought that said Additionac, but the L looks like a C. Oh. Used models from The Witcher? Donators. Oh, that's the Skyrim credits. Oh, I don't want to see that. Oh, it's like locked my mouse to the game. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it in a second. That'll be it for right now. That was an amazing game. But I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat. So, thanks for watching. that's it for now. Might be back later playing something. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how long it takes to do stuff. But that's it. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Can I open Task Manager and end it now?